Okay, so look on the screen. So, based on the news report, after a night out, she decided to break into another black woman's home. Tried to, then took her gun and shot through a broken window, shot the woman in the head. What could have angered her so much to want to go to the woman's home, this young woman's home, and shoot her in the head? A lot of details I think are missing because after a night out, that doesn't tell me the relation. Were they at a club or something? Do they know each other? Was it a relationship? Did she feel disrespected? But she decided to try to break into the woman's home and shoot her in the head. And she's 26. Obviously can't talk. She was in a coma. She was in a coma, came out the coma, and now she's communicating by hand gesture. So I take it she can't speak. But we want to say Black Lives Matter. What could have caused so much anger? What could have caused so much anger for Bonquisha to shoot this girl? To try and break into the home. What could have caused so much anger? Did she feel maybe she was disrespecting me? What could be the reason for her to decide to just throw her life away? Or maybe she thought, obviously you shoot somebody in the head, you're going for death. So what got you so bothered that you would think you want another person, another female dead? What has you so bothered, got you so angered that what having her dead would make your life feel better? Is it over a man? Enjoy that lace front. It might be the last one for quite some time where you're going, where she is. And a $500,000 cash bond, I think it's an awesome idea. It should be 1 million. And the sad thing is, she should have already been in jail when this happened. But y'all want prison reform. Too many with this prison reform that a lot of black women march for. It's biting you in the butt. Because you're the main victims, male or female. Making the decision is to throw your life away. 27 years old. So she's probably thinking, I'm thinking, okay, you shoot somebody in the head, so more than likely you're thinking that person is going to end up dead and you would get away with it. They wouldn't know. And it didn't work. The lady survived. The anger. What could that woman have done you just couldn't walk away from? If anything, was it jealousy? We see what you look like. And little mama seemed to be taking care of herself. What has you so bothered that you will risk your freedom? See, many they think there's so much crime. Oh, they're not going to get me. I won't get caught. And now look, she deserved life. And the sad thing is, so she's 27. So the sad thing is, the 26-year-old, if he's communicating by hand gestures 1 and 2, her life could be forever impacted. She may not recover. Dusties and Dustines, they bring drama, death, heartache, and trauma. The financial implications. So now we got to pay for her 3 hots and a cot, and her cable TV, and I guess the phones, her medical. The other black woman that was shot in the head, if she can't talk, what are the chances that she may fully recover and get back to life, be able to walk, talk, speak, or work on a job. Life changed forever. To shoot through a broken window and shoot the woman in the head. This here ain't nothing but a chocolate drop that pretty much, as far as I see it, worked for the Klan. What's the issue? What's the beef? We already saw one, at least I did, the video. He shot two black men, one died. Over $3 because his debit card declined a $3 charge. Let me out this store, I'm gonna shoot everybody, shoot everybody. And he did. So this here, it's embarrassing. Lives just being thrown away, lives just being destroyed within the community. And you wonder why other folks don't want you around. Maybe they feel a little bit unsafe when there's too many dipped in brown. What could she have in her? I'm going to go over there, go to the house. Then try to get into the house. That didn't work. Then shot through a broken window and shot at the lady in the head. Her eyes looked dead to me. What was the reasoning after a night out? What was the reasoning? And I bet it's something trivial, something stupid. The self-hatred is real, but other folk can do stuff to them all day long, and all they might do is do a little cursing. I started to, man, she pissed me off. But boy, on their own, it's like they just have some kind of, it's a seed chip. It's a destructive chip. On their own, they want some bloodshed. I want you dead. I can just see it now. Pop her stupid brain. I want that witch dead. And try to get the job done. And the stepfather, she planned on turning herself in. Well, obviously not, because the laws had to go and get her. Black Lives Matter. Just not the black people. Even Black Lives Matter, I see it as a sham. That's how I see it. All the money raised, how is it benefiting the black community? I did the video telling you that the money raised, all that money raised would have been enough money to give each black person in America $1 million. I did the video on it. I showed you the numbers compared to the amount that was raised. Where are the community centers? Where are the schools? What's the money doing, Patrice? Black Lives Matter? What are your black politicians doing to make your life better? And I want to hear about somebody getting shot. What are they doing to make your lives better? I haven't heard any of them promoting entrepreneurship. Jobs for you. I see many black politicians up here worried about the immigrants. Dysfunction, murder, and mayhem. Killing each other over you match your debit card because you don't have $3 over trivial matters. Over trivial matters. What does she think? If she had killed that black woman, what would make her life better? Just make it better knowing that she's another black person's not breathing? Who does this? I wonder if it's over a man or a romantic rival. I can imagine they're saying after a night out. What was a night out? We need more details. Were they out together? But either way, you see how this group is. A lot of anger there, but they seem to take it out on their own. They'll go like extra hard. Extra hard. What did she think was going to happen to her? And now look, I hope she never comes out of prison. And for that young lady that was attacked, that was shot at, how do we know if she'll ever walk again, ever talk again? Gee, what kind of job or lifestyle will she have? Due to what? I'm going to call this one Bonquisha, another black woman that pretty much works for the Klan. Self-destructive. You're looking at genocide. When you see all this here, you're looking at modern day genocide within the group. Genocide within the group. This is what they do. This group need an intervention, a cleanse, an enema, something. And you want somebody to come back and build a block. Good luck with that. Because while you're trying to build the block, you might be dealing with a little TT about Quifa. You might get God. It's not worth it. But this is where we are. There's no conflict resolution, none whatsoever. People are losing it. I have a video for my Patreon. Can't show it on YouTube. People just losing it. Older white man, a young black man is not wearing a mask. Y'all probably saw it before, maybe someplace else on social media, not wearing a mask. So he gets loud with the young black man. And I can hear the young black man. It's like, man, you're too old for this, to be fighting, what have you. And so, Billy Bob Blue Jeans, Billy Bob in the blue jeans, he turns around and I guess he can see somebody's filming with their phone. And he's like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with everybody watching? So a little black guy says his little thing, the youngster. Now I knew when the young black man put the drink down, I said, oh, he putting his things down. At old time, I better back up. It's not 1953, it's 2023. You're gonna learn today. So the old timer kept running, little Billy Blue Jeans, he kept on running his mouth. What you gonna do? And as the black man is ignoring them youngster, I'm thinking maybe like 20s, maybe late 20s. So he moves up closer in the line. And all of a sudden, I guess the little Klan member and him came out. He got it mixed up. He said, what you gonna do? Get your ass up there. And boy, when he did that, he was walking close on the man and said, get your ass up there. I guess you're gonna try to front of the older white people, and you can see older white men in the back, which none of them came to help him. What did he do that for? He said, what you gonna do? He found out what he gonna do. He found out. What you gonna do? Look like the older white man. I said, it must be a little Klansman. Look at this. You got, oh, I see. I see how it is. Yeah, well, Dusty Dan might be with the Klan. He caught those young inner city hands. Boy, and the youngster showed him what he gonna do. I thought, wow, look at that. He asked him for it. He was saying, we gotta go outside. We can do it right here. Oh, he asked for a fight. Next thing you know, child, them little britches that he had on was backing up, was on the ground. Whoop, whoop, all upside that head. What you gonna do? I said, look at that. He was asking, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Get your ass. Next thing you know, the youngster done knocked him on his ass. Man, he was going upside that head. That little cap done went one way, he went the other. Then you can see in the video his little boots. I guess his little shoes. The youngster done knocked him so in his head, he rolled. And then he got up in line and said, I didn't do nothing to you. You gotta be kidding me. You asked for the fight, basically. You could be heard saying, we ain't gotta go outside. We can do it in here. What you gonna do? What you gonna do for a lot of people standing here? And then you can see older white men standing by people looking, somebody else sniggering. It's like society just gone mad. So he asked the young black man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And he found out what he gonna do is put that fist upside that head. You got what you wanted. You got what you wanted. We can do it right here. Get your ass up there. And boy, when he said that, and he walked up close up on the man, I think he was feeling himself. Like, oh yeah, I'm on camera. I'm going to show these white folks what I can do for them, boy. You done learn today. The little clan then caught them black hands all upside the head. I was like, ooh, I bet he gonna be hurting because he went down. That little body rolling. I saw little shoes go up in the air, past the little chips. What you gonna do? And I thought about it. Was it worth it? So you want to go ahead and show out, calling him boy? Oh yeah, call the young black man boy. In his face, what you gonna do? Get your ass up there. And when he did that, I know that might mean a guy putting the stuff down, and the guy trying to warn him. You know, he was saying when hey, back up. You too old to be fighting. We can go outside. Oh, we got to go outside. We can do it right here. Oh, what you gonna do? And the youngster showed him what he could do. He didn't even get a lick in. He was getting up in line. I ain't do nothing to you. Yes, you did. It's all on camera. See, you saw that camera and you thought you finna show out. You finna show what you gonna do. Nobody's afraid of you, boo. Ain't nobody afraid of you. What you gonna do? And I thought about it. Was it worth it? I know his head gonna be hurting in his back. That you can see the fist upside that head. What you gonna do? So he wrote a check. He wrote a check, and that youngster cashed it. He wrote a check. His ass couldn't cash. What you gonna do? Was it worth it? The man trying to see that's the makings of a fool. The man trying to ignore him. They going words back and forth. He getting extra loud. All he got real loud. They saw that camera, and the camera was still rolling when he was taking those stops upside that head. What you gonna do? You found out what he gonna do. Was it worth it? You done got your butt beat, knocked down, your little feet up in the air. He was trying to cover his head. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, the youngster was swinging on him. Another black man came and stopped the guy. I said, boy, that old fool by the 60s. Ooh, the next day you're gonna really be hurt. And it's on the internet. You provoked it. Get your ass up there walking up behind him. Oh, see, the makings of a fool. He really thought about that young black man, gonna ignore the old fool. First of all, these young ones are quick with it. You old enough to be his dad. You in your 60s. That boy probably late 20s. A fool. What you gonna do when he found out? So you want to be on video? They can see on video getting your ass beat. Was it worth it? What you gonna do? The question is what you gonna do. And we saw what he was doing. He's trying to hold that head. You got your ass beat. Was it worth it? You're gonna try to shot in front of your little peeps, the other little white folks. And look what happened. It was a heck of a show, all right. So that'll be on the Patreon. So the same thing here. Was it worth it? What was shoot this woman in the head trying to kill her? Was it worth it? What's the reason behind it? It lets you know people are stupid all around. Young, old, I don't care what nationality, they are stupid all around. They don't think. They just do. Like that old fool. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You find out what he gonna do is whoop your butt. What he gonna do is knock you on your butt. Beating you all upside your head. Been going back and forth. And I guess he probably thought that young black man is scared of me. Well, I'm gonna let him know. I'm gonna put this Negro in check, and I'm gonna show him. But child, it was a show, all right. A show of him getting his ass beat. Was it worth it? See, people do things because their lives are messed up. So it's probably not going well for him. So all of a sudden, you want to feel like a man. He might be getting beat down by his woman, or she running the show. You want to get out in public and try to show dominance elsewhere. A lot of people are angry and they're showing it. That's why that old fool did what he did. Probably saw a young black man and he thought, "Oh, I think you're scared. I'm gonna really act up, child." Billy Blue Jeans should have just, man. Wherever you go, he done had learn a hard lesson. Shut your ass up, old man. Shut up. Everybody, keep your mouth to yourself. He just kept it on up, walked up on him. You get your ass. And I'm like, well, the man, of course he's gonna go up there because the man is next. Get your ass up there. Oh. And that, man, it was on and popping. When it was over, He was on that ground. He was trying to cover because those bees was coming via the fist. So the same thing. Was it worth it? Look, and this one is stupid. Tried to kill a girl and the woman is still alive, thank God. But the idea, was it worth it? Look at the people just stupid, evil. Was it worth it? They don't think, they just do. It's like that old fool, what you gonna do? Well, now the whole world know what he gonna do because he already showed what he gonna do. He showed what he's done. What you gonna do? He found out what the youngster could do. You are no wit. He found out what the youngster could do. He just kept on edging that young black dude. Just kept it up over a mass. He just kept on. He turned around, saw that camera. He took it up to the 10th. Was it worth it? It wasn't, because now you're embarrassed. And the whole world can see you hollering what you're going to do. And then next thing you know, you on the ground trying to cover yourself like a little witch, scared. I'm quite sure you might want to go get checked out at the doctor. The way you fell down, knocking over the food. So the same thing here. To actually drive, and that could be premeditated because you didn't live there. So after night out, you drove to the woman's house. So you had time to think about that, didn't you? Try to get in, shoot through the window, shot her in the head, and she survived. The woman survived. A lot of ignorance out there. So this here, welcome to the new norm. People are just stupid and just violent. And you wonder why they're building more prisons? More, you hear about building more prisons and schools. It's understood because you can see the sad and truthful trajectory of society. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. After a night out, I'm kind of wondering. I just need to know. And if you all know, let me know. Were they on a date? What exactly? After a night out, this happens. She tried to take another life. And in return, I hope that what she gets, she deserves, in my opinion, life behind bars. Simply said on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.